These questions are deep. Do you want me to look at you or look at the lens?
Straight down.
Should I start again? I'm Lachie from Wrap Culture here in Papamoa. We specialise in mainly paint protection film, aesthetic wraps and fleet graphics. That's pretty much what we do. I've just always wanted to enjoy what I do. So that was either with art and just media in general actually. Been in the industry for over 20 years, 11 years in Western Australia. Always done vehicle graphics and vehicle wraps. It's always been my specialty, so it's pretty good that we're kind of making a bit of a stance here in the Bay as like premium wrap shop really. I've always been a car guy, working on cars or mum's garage. Yeah, if I can work on a vehicle every day, I'm pretty stoked. Left high school pretty early, straight into sign writing at 15, and then we bailed to Australia when I was about 24, and then got into the big scale stuff. And towards the end of our time there, it was more fleet graphics and aesthetic color change wraps, and continuing it over here. Ended up coming home for the summer, but now we can't leave. We just love it here. Lots of kids, so Papamoa's great. I've always been right into art and music, so the dream was to be an animator. I drew all through high school. I was too young to get into animation school, so I knew I had to do something for a few years, and I just picked the thing closest to art, which was sign writing. Sign writing was always done by hand back then, but I was also a real computer nerd, so the graphics and the design is a real good fit. So yeah, work on cars and be creative is pretty much the goal. Art's huge for what we do, especially in the fleet commercial graphics side of things. Pretty handy on the design, and I feel like that's where we do stand out, is loud, vibrant graphics, which I love doing. I think our quality stands out. I feel like there's a need for a premium graphics and wrap shop here, and we really focus on long-term, reliable wraps or graphics or paint protection film. Yeah, so top 5 reviews on Google. It's mainly to do with my enthusiasm on their project and educating them on the process more so than others, and giving options. I like to give people options based on their budget essentially, because I have many methods to the one outcome. I wouldn't say I'm like a purebred entrepreneur, but I always knew that I would work for myself and have a business. I think I have an authority kind of complex. If someone says I can't do it or I shouldn't do it, I like to fight against that belief. Biggest investments are definitely an employee. After that would be the printer. Yeah, just growing what we are actually able to do in-house, keep it all in-house. It's really to keep our quality as high as possible. So originally I had an older secondhand printer that kind of quickly died. We've been outsourcing, which comes with its pros and cons for sure. The printer just really opens up our scope of what we can achieve from buildings, vehicles, labels, and it's more just a bit of a control freak for quality, so just keeping it in-house and trying to put out the best product possible. So the printer is pretty modern. It is of a particular type, which is a solvent printer. It's less convenient, but the quality and mainly the vibrancy is just miles ahead of anything else. It is slightly larger than most. We can go full 1600 wide. I did make sure that we went large so we could cover ground. Where this printer really shines is that it has an orange and green cartridge, which is unusual. Most usually run just CMYK. So it's really just to achieve the most vibrant prints possible for like our loud vehicles that we're specializing in. Being able to make adjustments on the fly opposed to just kind of receiving the print done and maybe not being quite to my standard, just really achieve the best product possible. So I already knew Jason, just said, hey, looking at getting a printer. He needed a quote, here's the quote. It was pretty much as easy as that. So we communicated mainly on email, phone, and yeah, smooth as. Top 3 things, definitely communication. I think he just really understands, yeah, he's on to it, dudes. Yeah, he just really understands the hustle and growth. So he knows if he can help, then he's there. It's cool. Process was super easy. Any hold up wasn't on Jason. He was real quick on turnaround on everything. From applying to approval, I'd say it was just over a week. Yeah, real quick. Just working with someone who understands you and your goals and is there to help. I do have a specific plan, but the plan was employee, printer, employee, roller table, employee. So there's more to come, Jace. I'd love this like a team of 4 or 5, including me and my wife. One-man banding is a real grind. So just shortening our delivery time with an extra staff member, having another pair of hands to physically help is a huge one. We're a bit tucked away out here in Papamoa, so being the name on people's lips in the Bay for paint protection film wrap, aesthetic wraps, and commercial graphics is the goal. Yeah.